Good day, writers. We are looking at Genesis chapter 22, verse 9, and Mr. Chambers is pointing out a, a few a few items in that whole process where Abraham bound Isaac and laid him on the altar, and how we can get caught up in the half-baked thinking, and that being that, well, God God wanted Abraham to sacrifice his own son. And it was all about God. Perhaps it was all about Abraham and Abraham learning about his own heart towards God, that God needed to resort to such drastic measures. Well, we get into that half-baked thinking in terms of believing that when we sacrifice something and we think we're doing it for God, we're doing it for Jesus, when in fact that may have been the beginning, but once we have it long enough, we've held on to it so tightly, we've determined what it is, and we think that that is the truth, when the reality is that God intends it for something totally different. He wants us to let go of it so God, can do something with it. So today's exercise is letting go of the things that you are clinging on to that God needs to work but cannot, because it, you need to let go of it first. So let go of those things, whether they are relational or vocational or whatever it is. Give it to God and see what comes back. Return it, have it restored to its original, and it 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 needs to be that way, and we need to walk that way, that we don't have ownership of anything but our heart towards our Heavenly Father. And that is where we store our treasures, and that is where we point ourselves. Um, give it back to God till we write again.